Hello. Hello, everyone. It's Erlinda Vo, the energy alchemist. How is everybody today? Is everybody surviving out there? I am jumping on to do our weekly soul frequency reading. This is a general reading for the collective. It is designed to just give us kind of some insight into our upcoming week. Okay. Now, I am super excited. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Hi, Teague. I am super excited because it's been a shitty week. Anybody else have a shitty week? I'm kind of excited. You could look at today as two ways. You could look at it as the end of a shitty week, and you could look at it as the beginning of a new week. Okay. So, you guys, it was kind of like a really, yeah, I don't know. I had a rough week. Anybody else had a rough week? Or was that just me? I hope you guys had a better week than I did. All right, let's see here. Guilt. The frequency is guilt for this upcoming week. Now, for some of you guys who may have had a better week than I did, maybe you're going to start to feel a little guilty. I didn't say here to be like, to make you feel guilty for having a great high vibe. Okay. Never do I want you to feel that way. However, I did not have that great week last week. Okay. But guilt is upcoming. Now, this makes so much sense. I mean, I don't know. I think Thanksgiving is a phenomenal time to really represence gratitude, and you want to represence gratitude. Okay, let me read guilt for you. Guilt is the feeling of having committed a specified or implied offense or crime. This frequency comes from generations of distortion. It will distract you from your purpose and stunt you in your growth. There is nothing that you can do unless you forgive yourself. Ask the angels to help you release the attachment to guilt, change your perception, and to help you forgive yourself. So the thing about this, I wanted that was coming through as I was like, why is it guilt for this week? It's like Thanksgiving. We should be like all happy and joyous. And I think sometimes we can feel guilty for having like, if we're somebody who has food on the table, if we're somebody who has a roof over our head, sometimes there's this guilt of like, wow, because there are a lot of people suffering. And then there's the times when you're looking at the other way where the grass is greener over there because you're like, but they have a bigger house and they have a housekeeper and a cook or like so either way you're looking at this, you guys, the frequency for next week is guilt. Okay. So while I recommend altering your frequency so much by stopping and getting gratitude. Okay. So stop, get present, take a breath in, and then just exhale. And then find something that you are grateful for. Okay. So having gratitude is like one of the fastest ways to start to change. Now, you know, it's, it's, I would say don't feel guilty if you have a great life. Don't feel guilty if you had a fantastic week last week and I did not, okay? It's not about feeling guilty. Guilty is just a distraction. Like it said, it was a distraction from you moving forward, okay? So don't get stuck in that distraction. The message from the essential oil is green mandarin, okay? Connect with the part of you that believes anything is possible. Connect with the part of you that experiences the joy of being alive. Go outside and notice the sunrise. See the sunset and look for the beautiful colors in the sky. Listen for the birds singing, the rustling of the leaves, and the wind blowing. Or for some of those in Chicago, hear the snow coming down, or that chilly in Colorado too, that chilly fresh air on your face. Remember sometimes how it was to be a child and to take joy in simply being alive. Today, I choose to live in wondrous joy and infinite possibilities. Okay, you guys. So really, really, really just get present to how blessed you are. Step into that gratitude. Okay. And yeah, I wouldn't like make yourself wrong if you're feeling guilty, okay? Because that just adds to the problem. It's just all a distraction. Just get focused. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay. And no matter how many people say this to me, I don't know if it ever gets in, but movement, okay? Energy like starts if you can actually just take some movement, take some action, then that will actually help you produce the correct mindset. Sometimes I could be in bed for a week and be like, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like that mindset might never come. Okay. So it's about getting into action. And sometimes just accomplishing one little thing like getting out of bed and putting on some red lipstick is like a big win. Okay. So connect with the parts of you that believes that anything is possible. Okay, so it's time to restore that. I wanted to let you guys know we're going to be doing a vision board party December 17th in the morning around 9 a.m. Mountain Time, I believe. So you'll just be prepared for that. We're going to do some sound healing, EFT stuff like we've done. I think this will be our 5th year, so I'm super excited. So put that on your calendar as we navigate the end of this year and start to create for next year. Okay. All right, you guys, let's see what is. Ooh, I love this stone. This was one of the malachite. Okay. So this was one of the stones that I was one of my kind of first crystals that I bought, right? The stones. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so interesting. Like, look at how kind of pretty it looks and kind of it looks like a little bit of third eyes and things, but it's time to transform. It is time to transform just in time for 2023. How perfect. All right, I want to read this one because this used to be one of my favorite stones, especially when I want to deal with transforming myself. Okay. And whoever you've been in 2022, 2021, anybody and whoever you've been in the past does not have to be who you are in the future. Okay. And you really get to say, and you really get to create. So, let's see here. Get ready for a transformation. Okay. I'm just going to be honest, you guys. I was like, I'm so excited. But as soon as I read it, I was like, oh my God, does that mean I'm going to have all these breakdowns? What does that look like? And I got kind of like, I'm just going to be real. I kind of got a little scared. I was like, oh, what does it mean, transformation? I think of the butterfly falling apart to goo and then transforming. And I'm kind of like, wait, no. You guys let me know if I'm not alone. Okay. Today I'm a little wacky. I know, but let me know that I'm not alone. And that it's like, wait a minute. Do I want that transformation? I say I do, but do I really want it? Okay. So you have the inner strength, resolve, and conviction to transform your life for the better. You are capable of so much more than you know. So I'm gonna say that you are capable of so much more than you know. So much more. Even if you don't feel like you're capable, you are so much more capable than what you give yourself credit for. You've come a long way. Don't stop now. Resist anything or anyone that might dissuade you, including any potential self-doubt. Keep moving forward towards the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. Give yourself the tough love and unfiltered advice you need to achieve all that you are capable of doing. I think this is hilarious because literally it's like sometimes when you're grinding and you're like, I don't know, for those of you who have like this deep desire, whether it's to be in a relationship, whether it's to make money, start a business, impact people, impact your family or get the body of your dreams, whatever it is, sometimes it's so easy to just keep grinding or hustling or even not even any of that, but just taking those actions. And sometimes it gets so tiring, right? And I'm here to tell you, like, if you're on your last thread or you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should just give up on that dream. You can do that. You can give up on that dream. And it, most likely will be an out integrity for your soul. Okay. But I want you to know you can give up on it. And and you're allowed to, right? And then at some point, your soul may call you back to it again. Okay. I don't want you to force yourself, right? I don't want you to make yourself keep going, but I do want you to know whatever that dream that you hold sacred, whatever that vision that you're just like, wow, man, I don't know. I should just give up or I just can't anymore. Whatever that is, it's just time to transform. It's just time to transform. Is to transform your thinking, your being, your looking, whatever those thoughts that got you to where you are might not get you to where you're going, okay? And you are here doing the work to align your soul to its soul purpose and take the correct actions that vibe you up, okay? And you're doing the work, and no work is lost. No investment is lost. It is only stored for later use, right? Okay. Let's see here what we got for an angel message. Did we get this one last week? Is this one, did we not like it is up to you? I can't remember. I think we might have got this one last week. It is up to you. It is up to you. And I was it is funny because there are those dreams. There are those dreams that you have that you're not maybe moving forward as much as you would like. There are those dreams that you have that you're kind of just want to throw your hands and be like, forget it. I'm just going to be single for the rest of my life. Or forget it. Like, I'm not going to make the difference I want to make. And all right, forget it. I'm just going to be average. Like at this point, like forget it. Average is better. Right. But I want you to know that it is up to you. It is up to you. And you can hide and you can run and you can quit. And you do have that permission because we all have choice in the matter. Okay. But it is up to you to keep getting back on, to keep going at it. Right. And this is the time to transform. This is the time not to just, put lipstick on a pig, right? Like just make yourself feel good and like, oh, it'll come next year and like like that, right? It's now the time to transform yourself into the person and into becoming the person. It's up to you to become the person that can have and fulfill on whatever it is that you desire. Okay. You can have access. I don't believe that you have a want in your world that is, unless you're totally in your ego and like not present. But if you're here, the wants that you have and the desires you have are your soul's desires, and you should have them. Okay. And it's up to you. And maybe you just need a day to binge on Netflix, and that's okay. But you get back up and you go after that goal, and you come to the vision board party, and we clear and create and we go at it again. Because at some point there will be a tipping point. I truly, truly believe that in my heart of hearts. Okay. So let's talk about the soul journey. All right, the soul journey. Let's see. I'm gonna pick one. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let me shuffle a little bit. Whew. Okay. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. I I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of life. I think this is so perfect for it's up to you, right? Like it's up to you to move forward in I mean, I don't know, you guys have that one, right? You have that one dream that you're kind of like just go after it every year you're like wanting it to transform, right? Can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive yourself for not having it yet? Can you forgive yourself for like getting maybe derailed and like having to focus on this thing called life instead of your vision and your dream, or getting distracted by kids and, or getting distracted by, I don't even know, snowstorms and getting stuck and all that stuff. Can you forgive? Can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive others too? Like, can you forgive others for maybe having some more privilege than you? Can you forgive others for maybe having, some more resources that you didn't have, right? And can you forgive and not compare like apples to apples, oranges to oranges, Really, can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive that, what? Maybe I don't have that brand new car or that like 3-bedroom, 10-story house. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean? Like, can you forgive yourself and really get like, oh, wow. But you know what? The privileges I do have, the resources I do have, I'm doing fucking awesome. Okay. And acknowledge you for the resources and the privileges that you have. You're doing awesome. Okay. So forgive yourself for that. And you might have more than one dream. I'm just focusing on one dream that I know we all carry with us, that we're like, man, I haven't gotten that yet. I haven't gotten that yet. I haven't gotten that yet. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not the time to quit. It's up to you. Don't feel guilty about going after it again. You might need a little pause, Netflix binge day. That's fine. Forgive yourself, okay, for not accomplishing that in the time frame that you put on yourself. It's okay. It's okay. All right. And what you just want to be careful for is that you don't build that resentment in your own heart. Okay. So, like, it's like, I was thinking about it. I have been working on starting my business and like doing this business stuff for many years. The first idea I had was 20 years ago. Okay. In May 2023, it'll be 20 years, which means I have studied, I have worked really hard for 20 years at bringing something into existence that doesn't exist, right? And or it might exist, but just different versions and my expression of that existence, okay? It's been 20 years. And I have to tell you, there have been several times when I'm just like, oh, just forget it. Like, why am I doing this? Like, what is the point? And what I realize is that when you are fulfilling and going after something that's so profoundly deep within your soul, you just keep getting back up. I'm like that that punching bag, or like those car lots, that big like that thing that waves and stuff. And they yes, that waving thing, and then they like turn off the air and it just goes right? I'll keep going after it, and I'm like, yes, it's up to me. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna forgive myself and I'm gonna do divine timing. And then like I unplug and all that, like it just goes down right to the floor. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I really got that, you know what? It's not just about the destination. I know it's very cliche, but it is about the journey. Who have I become? Have I fallen more in love with who I am? Have I trusted myself and my capacities to accomplish? Right? Who am I? And it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up. Okay. And I do believe in divine timing. And I do believe that the right people will hear your message. The right people will find you, the right boyfriend, the right girlfriend, the right, job or whatever it is. I do believe that if you're here, you are concentrating your energy such that you can accomplish much more things than your heart desires. All right, you guys. So I'm just sending you so much love. I really appreciate you. And I'm just very, very profoundly grateful for each of you. And I look forward, I'll get the event out for Facebook for the Vision Board Party shortly. And I can't wait to see you guys, and sending you lots of love. Thanks. Bye-bye.